Hello friend! Hi! Today is my 100th YouTube video! That's pretty cool. I've made 100 of these. I also had a collab channel a long time ago, so I've made over 100 videos for sure. But on this channel, this is 100. And that's really cool. I worked really hard and I've had a couple breaks in between here. I've been doing this for almost 4 years. And this is really fantastic. But there's always a problem or a catch somewhere in Melissa's world. I have been putting a ridiculous amount of pressure on myself to film this video. It's unhealthy and really horrible, and I want to talk about it. I also want to add to this conversation that's been going on that Chris Kendall started about what are we doing here on YouTube? Why are we making content? We're not being genuine. Who am I when I'm making videos and things like that. I haven't scripted this video whatsoever. I was just hoping that we could just sit down, discuss, have a chat, and then next week we'll get back into the fun, light Disney stuff. Chris Kendall, or Crabsticks, has expressed that he has a hard time making videos because he feels like he's being a character. He's not being himself. And it's really hard to just turn on a camera and become this fun, goofy British Jim Carrey, he called it. And he's not being genuine, and it's just really hard to make content when, you know, his viewers aren't loving him, they're loving this character. And I totally understand that. I think a lot of YouTubers, if not all of them, face this, you know, different version of themselves that they have to present when they turn on a camera. You know, I always feel like I need to be extra bubbly, extra cheery and stuff, which is fine. I really like that version of myself. But some days, you know, I'm really not up to it, and I haven't been up to it lately. I've just been, you know, I'm not funny enough, I'm not witty enough, I should think of better things to say in a video. First of all, this pressure that we're putting on ourselves is not healthy whatsoever. Second of all, I feel like in general, YouTube is becoming a little bit less sincere than it used to be, you know? Because you have a lot of power as a content creator. You can say whatever you want, be whoever you want. And these people who are just making content to be popular for 15 minutes, you know, are the ones that are getting a lot of views. And it's really disheartening to the creators who are like, they genuinely have something to say. Those are my favorite creators. I don't like to follow a lot of the huge YouTubers because I feel like a lot of their stuff can be forced, or they, you know, cater too much to what they think is popular right now, and that's not what I value. I like YouTube as a place for discussion, which is what we're doing right now, and a place for, you know, just really cool people to interact with each other that may not have gotten to interact with each other any other way. You know, this platform stretches across countries. That's so cool. And just the fact that some people are just screaming, "Look at me!" at the top of their lungs. I've met some really incredible people on this platform, and I know of some really incredible people, but it's just really frustrating when you see, you know, I think of challenge videos off the top of my head. I've done a challenge video or two in my time, and they're fine, you know, they're cool. If that's what you like doing, if that's how you express yourself on YouTube, it's fine. It's great. But there are some people who, you know, just do it because they think it'll get them fame, popularity, you know, they'll be noticed. And it's just, it's frustrating. What are we doing on YouTube? Why? The older YouTube where we could do video responses and things like that, I miss that a lot. It was a lot more of a discussion platform. It was really, really cool. I once participated in this thing that was like a YouTube sleepover where a bunch of us stayed up really late and then we just had discussions going on, and then you'd upload like minute-long videos to each other and video response them to each other, and you had this cool discussion going on, and you were literally staying up all night with people from around the world. It was such a cool thing. And we can't do video responses anymore. And I feel like it's harder and harder to make connections with people sometimes. And we're idolizing people. Like, which is fine. You're allowed to be a fan of people, that's great. But, you know, YouTube is becoming very Hollywood and very, you know, there's the line between an actor and a YouTube celebrity, like that is diminishing a lot. And I feel like the distance between the content creator and the fan or the viewer is just becoming wider and wider, and eventually it'll just be like exactly like Hollywood, honestly. Just to clarify, I'm not saying that all popular content creators are horrible people. I'm not saying that if you idolize someone, you're a horrible person. No, that is not what I'm saying. I am saying that I miss the times where YouTube was more about community. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I miss the community aspect of YouTube a lot. And I feel like there's too many people out there who are just not being sincere, and they're just making content to become famous. And that's where this discussion of being a character to the camera comes in. Going back to the character thing, I feel like it's really hard to be myself on camera quite often. Like right now I'm pretty calm, pretty chill. This is kind of how I am normally. Maybe a bit more goofy, I guess, but I'm also just trying to figure out what to say. But when I usually make videos, I usually like to be all perky. Hey nerds, how's it going? I'm really good. I'm making a video. Hi. And it gets so exhausting. Yesterday, you know, I face a lot of anxiety and depression on a lot of days of my life. And yesterday was just a really down day, and I didn't know why. You don't often know why when you're with, you know, mental health issues. Things just happen sometimes. And I wanted to film a YouTube video so bad, but I kept thinking to myself, I can't be that version of Melissa today. She can't come out today. She's locked away. And I was just so hard on myself because I was like, I can't make a video because no one will watch it, because no one will like this version of Melissa. That version of Melissa is the one that everyone wants to watch. Not that I get a lot of views, but it's just hard. And making videos is not easy. You know, it's taken me a long time to get this comfortable in front of a camera. I feel fine right now, but you know, this has taken years of practice, and I just want people to know that if they feel like they need to be a character or not be themselves or sincere on camera, they're not alone. And honestly, people will like you for who you are. I'm bad at taking my own advice, but I know for a fact that people are going to stick with you longer if you are sincere and yourself rather than some fake character that you're portraying. I don't know if this video made any sort of sense. If you have something to contribute, leave me a comment down below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget you're wonderful, and I will talk to you guys later.